Hey you guys, it's your girl Beauty with Mika. So I am here to give you guys a current self-care favorites video. A lot of this is skincare, a lot of this is books that I've been reading, TV shows that I've been watching, and just things overall. I know you guys love to see the makeup, so literally I only have like 1 or 2 products of makeup. I do have some misses of things that just didn't work out for me when I've been doing my self-care, and I really have been definitely one of my goals this year with a crazy work schedule, family, all that good stuff. And after 2020 I was like, yo, you really need to just give yourself more time for self-care, going back to doing a lot of the things that you enjoy. So I am using my audibles up, but I want to go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and get started with obviously the body care products. So one of the things that I've been doing is definitely taking attention to my body. When I take a shower, looking at the moisturizers that I've been using, as far as body washes, things that are going on my body, scents, all that good stuff. And you guys know, as of last year, I no longer buy Bath and Body Works specific body washes. I love their aromatherapy line, but other than that, I'm just done with the whole body wash scented stuff anymore. So one of the things I've been loving, and I plan to pick this up again, is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Body Gel. This is their body gel cream. I get mine at Walmart, honestly, because Walmart is a little bit cheaper than Target or Ulta. This is 16 ounces of lotion, but I will say this goes on smooth. It's just as good as their regular face moisturizer, which you guys know I love. They do have it in a body butter if you're interested. I prefer the gel cream, so if you're someone like me that's dry and you just don't want greasy skin or anything, this is really good. I love that when I get out the shower, I just put this on. It hydrates and moisturizes, and I'm not ashy. Now let's go into a body spray. A body spray I picked up during a Bath & Body Works sale for the end of last year was this Magic in the Air Fine Fragrance Mist. A lot of times, depending on where I'm going, if I'm going to get my hair done or things like that, I'm always like to be cautious about people's scents and what am I wearing. And a lot of times I know my perfumes, they can really smell a room and they make me smell good, but I always like to just have a little bit of a light spray. So I will pick up at least like one of these sprays just to have on. Plus, if somebody comes over, you know, you can give them this to use. All right, so let's go on to now some more. Let's go into a fragrance that I've been loving, and this is an OG of mine. This is the Ralph Lauren Romance. I remember I had Romance 1 and Romance 2. This is Romance 1. As you guys can see, I'm literally halfway done with it. My overall goal with this fragrance is, even though it's a favorite, is to definitely use it up because it's one of my longest standing fragrances. I don't put my fragrances in the sun. As you guys can see, it does change the discoloration on most of your fragrances, so I just keep them right up in my vanity and I use them up. But I do really like this one. I'm afraid that I'm going to use it up and then I'm going to be tempted to repurchase, but there's so many other fragrances out there that I'm like, you know what, this one's really good. I got this one at the CCO for like $20, so hands down, you definitely want to try the Ralph Lauren Romance if you haven't tried it. Now let's go on to some skincare. Some skincare that I have been loving is when I definitely want to listen to my skin. Especially, it's crazy because during the winter months, I have combination oily skin. You would think that I would be more dry. I'm not sure what changed recently, but I don't have as many dry patches or anything. So whatever I'm doing to my skin, I'm really sticking to that. But I do realize that I still need to exfoliate even though I don't see those dry patches. And depending on what type of makeup I use, especially, you guys know I love a good mattifying foundation. So I definitely make sure I go back in and cleanse and moisturize really good to bring back in the hydration into my skin. Something that's been helping is the Dermalogica Daily Micro Exfoliant. You can get this at Ulta. You can get it. I know Ulta carries it. I know Sephora carries it. I like to go with Ulta because their points reward system is better than Sephora, but they also have it in a travel size mini for $19. This is really good. You can actually put a little bit of this in your hand, warm it up with water, and then exfoliate your face, or you can mix it in with like a gentle cleanser. So if you have a Cetaphil, a Philosophy, or any type of gentle fragrance-free cleanser, mix it in with that and then exfoliate your face. I love this stuff. A little bit of it goes a long way. It has definitely been helping my skin exfoliate. Very gentle. So this is great for all skin types, but this has been helping me when I want to just do self-care. Now, something that is a little bit weird, and I've had this for a while, but I love it, and you only need like 1 or 2 pumps of this, is the Shiseido Perfect Cleansing Oil. This continues to make me fall in love with cleansing oils. Now, you guys know I love cleansing balms, but honestly, this goes a little bit of a long way. The Glam Twins talked about this a while ago, and they still talk about this, and I'm like, yeah, I can see what the hype is about. So I do plan to repurchase this in the fall, because you guys know during the fall, I stock up on all my skincare and all my fragrances. So this has definitely been good. I definitely encourage you to try this out if you haven't. It goes onto your hands thick like baby oil, but it exfoliates, it removes all your makeup. And sometimes I'll do a double cleanse by going back in with this and then cleansing my face. So hands down, this has been good. Some other skincare products, and I'll go on to the misses later. Let's see. Let's talk about this. This is the Tatcha Harper Clarifying Cleanser. You guys know I have talked about this. This bottle is $80, but during those hormonal times, during those times where you could feel that pimple coming in, girl, I just use one pump of this. Let it sit on my face for like 2 to 3 minutes, because the ingredients in it, you could really let it sit and you could feel it. It doesn't give you a tingling or anything, but it's definitely going in, breaking down and getting rid of whatever is going on. I definitely plan to repurchase this very, very soon. As soon as I use this up, I'm going to have this. This is like a staple for me during my self-care time to definitely control my acne breakouts, especially that time of the month. I'll be like, nope, you coming out? All right. I pull this out immediately. So definitely get your hands on this. Now, something new I tried, and you guys have heard me talk about this. I purchased this during the Ulta like 21 Days of Beauty during the fall. I've heard so many good things about Tula that I was like, I need to try it out. But Ulta did put this on sale for $15, so I went on and purchased it then. I will say this is actually a really good purifying cleanser. But the difference between this and other purifying cleansers that I've used is this one doesn't strip your face. It does remove any buildup, any gunk, anything off your face, any leftover residue from makeup when you're cleaning your face, but it doesn't strip your face. It actually leaves your skin very it doesn't even feel tight on the face. It leaves your skin very soft, where you know you need to go in and like tone and add some hydration, more moisturizer, some hydration, and you'll be good to go. So I really do like this. I only use one pump of this, but this has been making me want to try out more from the Tula brand. Now, some other things that let's go ahead and finish talking about. Now, Fresh sent me this. I don't know how I got on Fresh's PR list, but they started sending me products every quarter. So I got this, and this has been on my list to try, and I was just like, I won't purchase this. So Fresh must have heard me calling for this. But this is the Fresh Rose Hydration Deep Hydration Facial Toner. I had one of those days where honestly, even though I have oily skin, my face just needed some hydration in the skin, and I knew what I needed to do, and I was like, let me go ahead and pull this out. I used a little bit of this on a cotton pad, and when I tell you guys, it felt like it was restoring the moisture that I had lost in my face, and it was so good that I was like, okay, I do see the hype. I will say the downfall is that the roses do get caught up and some of them do come out, but that doesn't bother me. But this is one of their travel sizes that they sent me, and I will say, you guys know I love the Fresh line. This has been really, really good. So I definitely encourage you, if you're dry, normal, combo, all skin types, girl, give this a try, especially during those winter months. I will say I probably won't use it during the summer months, but definitely going into that spring, winter time, this has been really good. And I love it because it leaves my skin feeling very soft. I have a nice natural glow. Now, moisturizer that I used after I used the Fresh was obviously my go-to is my Tatcha water cream. You guys know I put this on and my face is like, yes, girl, give it to me. Give me all of it. And it's creamy. It dissolves into my face. I love the softness that this gives to me. I have a backup of this already. As you guys know, this will continue to be a repurchase. This Tatcha water cream, hands down, is the best for all skin types. When you want that moisture and you want to feel soft, you can wear this over makeup under. I have the Dewy Brit's Makeup Diary. I'll post her channel down below. You guys know she's my esthetician. She recommended using the Tatcha Dewy for prepping your makeup for all skin types, and I will say that has helped. I've used it with all types of foundation, and that's been good, but this has been one of my go-tos. Now, of course, I can't leave out sunscreen, right? I've been in LA. I live in LA. It's hot. Yes, I'm staying in the house. I'm being protected. But when I do go out, or if I am even on video calls, which I am 90% of the time for work, I've been pulling out the Bold and Brightening Moisturizer with SPF 30, and it has vitamin C in it. So this has helped actually eliminate one of my steps in my skincare routine by applying vitamin C. I got mine out of Target. If it is still available, I'll post the link down below. Everything I'm talking about, I'll post links down below for you guys. They are referral links. You guys could definitely use those, or go ahead and just look them up yourself. But I do appreciate the support when you use my referral links. This is really, really good. I really say compared to the Black Girl sunscreen, this one is not as greasy as Black Girl sunscreen. I will, and that's just my opinion. I'm not sure if it's just my skin type, but I really do like this one. It's about the same cost as Black Girl sunscreen, and honestly, I feel like this is cheaper on Target's website versus the Bolden website. So definitely get your hands on it. You only need like 1.5 pumps of this and you're fine. Now let's go ahead and talk about some makeup. There's only been like lip gloss, and it's the Fenty lip glosses. I'm wearing currently one right now, which is Fruit Snacks. So I've been using these actually when I'm on work calls. I'll put on just complexion sometime, a little bronzer in my eyes, and girl, when I tell you, like, these have been popping. So I've got Fruit Snacks, and which I'm wearing, and yeah, I'm not even wearing Fruit Snacks actually. I'm actually wearing Cookie Jar. So Cookie Jar I'm wearing right now. I keep these in my purse. I keep these, like, I'll grab, these have been my go-to just to have like that pop or something when you're just like, I just need something. Now this one is my favorite. It's the Fenty Glow. This one actually stays in my office desk drawer because even if I'm not wearing any makeup and I just want something to, like, you know, give me a little when I'm on those calls, this one hands down has been really good. All right, so on to two things that was just I did not care for them. I've given them a try. The first one is the Shea Moisture Purple Rice Water Velvet Skin Facial Mask. This didn't do anything for my skin, honestly. It didn't do anything for my face. It pretty much set on my face. I've worn it. It doesn't really dry down like a hard mask. It's supposed to be a radiant glow, but it didn't do anything. It was more like I just put the mask on. It didn't soften. It stayed soft. It didn't dry up like I wanted to wash it off. I felt like I was just putting cream on my face, and it made me want to go in and actually like really deep cleanse my face. Now something else that, this is just crap. I'm gonna just put it to you like that. This is the Drunk Elephant Sake Makeup Melting Balm Cleanser. This is pure Vaseline on your face. You're literally washing your face with Vaseline. I have barely been using it, and for the price, I will say Drunk Elephant needs to go back and check this, revamp it, do something, because I literally have used this, and I even remember I told my sister, I was like, it's crap. I had to go back in and really deep cleanse my face after using this because it did not strip the makeup. It left my face with a greasy feeling. And you know how I was like, you could tell it's greasy when you put water on your face and it's just gliding off? That's how it was. So this, don't get this. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'll probably send it to my god sister and let her try it out, but this was not good at all. I don't regret trying out the Drunk Elephant line because you guys know I love it, but this was just ugh. All right, so two things that have been helping me during my self-care routine also is my planners. I have the Happy Planner Skinny, which I love, and then I also have the Happy Planner Classic. I love the Happy Planner line. If you're wondering, I got this cover from Harriet Wright Designs. I'll post her Etsy page down below. This is what my planner looks like, and this is what the back of it. I use these honestly to take time at least once a week, and I plan out my week. I literally jot down what's been going on for the week, things that I have done, appointments. I don't use this for work purposes. I use it on a Google Calendar for work, but for like personal, kids, family, things like that, I use that to just jot down what I'm scheduling. And yes, I don't really have such a busy schedule no more since I work from home, but it still allows me to go back and reflect and notice like, okay, if things change, what's our routine, and be able to track bills and whatnot. So I keep all that. If you want to see what my weekly spreads look like, I promise you I don't do it consistently, but I do post a lot of times when I want to, or when I remember, is I will post out my layouts. If you guys want to see more of an in-depth review about my planner, my vision board and whatnot, leave a comment down below and I'll do a detailed review about my planner and everything that it consists of. Other than that, that is it. Now let's go on to the TV shows. All right, so I have my list up. So for Netflix, your girl has been watching Grey's Anatomy. I took the challenge because I keep hearing everybody talk about Grey's, so I got caught up in the Chandraland. I'm on season 15 and there's 17 seasons. They're currently on season 17, so I'm really trying to get caught up so that way by the time season 18 starts, I'll be good. I have actually loved Grey's Anatomy so far. If there's any recommendations of Netflix shows, please let me know. I think the next show that I'm going to get in besides Grey's Anatomy, there's another one that Sandra came out with. Oh, This Is Us. So I think I'm gonna start over with that one. My husband used to watch it and then I was like hit and miss on it. The next TV series that I watch, which I'm excited for that they're coming out with season 2, is the Bridgerton. A lot of people really didn't like Bridgerton. I actually liked it, but Sandra always has this thing with her shows where like the first episode you be like, I don't know, and then you ready to give up, but by the time you get to like season 2, season 3, you be like, okay. So I did like Bridgerton, and then I also like Queen's Gambit. I will say Queen's Gambit was really good. It was totally different than what I expected, but it was really good. I loved all about the chess game and the mind and the adoption and bringing back her old friends and stuff, and like she dealt with a lot and just being in reality. Now, TV shows that I have been loving is All American. You guys know I'm a diehard LA girl to the end, and All American is taped out here in LA, so I love it. I love the cast. I love the stories and the plot line. So they're back, I believe, on season 3. My girl Kay's Way, she got me into Power Ghost Books, the spinoff. Basically, the spinoff with Tariq, Mary J. Blige, Woody from New Edition, whole new cast. I actually really did like it. I was more so like, okay, once Power ended, I was like, Ghost didn't die. We know that, you know, now it's between Tariq and Tasha, and it's really good. I wish they bring it back. I hope they do, because the storyline, it was really good. Like, they kind of teased you with 6 episodes, then they came back and give you like 4 or 6 more, and Kay was giving me updates, and I don't know about you guys, but I like to build up my DVR with so many episodes, watch them straight through, and then be on edge. I can't do every week, because I'm just like, it loses my interest. Another series that I have been watching forever is Married at First Sight. So this season, I'm not sure. I'm not really feeling a lot of the people right now. I'm really feeling bad for one of the couples on there right now. So I'm going to play it out and see what happens. But Married at First Sight has definitely been good. As you guys know, I love Girlfriends, and I've watched Moesha already. I finished those maybe about 2 or 3 months ago. Moesha ended on like just the end, and then Girlfriends ended, so we never got to see Joan get married, but I still love those shows and I finished those. Now, books that I'm currently reading, shout out to my girl Nina Renee, and also shout out to Dion. I'll post both their channels below. Dion is a ride or die like book avid. If you guys do not follow her channel on books, she give you a book list. Like, if you want to do a 100-day challenge, go to her. But right now, I'm reading The Vanishing Half, which I use my Audible credits, because if you purchase one book, if you use their services, so 1 book a month, I'll post everything down below, but I basically get 1 book a month for $14.99, and then I also get a credit. So right now I have 4 credits. I always like to look and see like if it's on Audible, because when I'm working, I just play my Audible books. So The Vanishing Half by Britt Barnett, and I'll post all their book covers right here. I also finished Believe Bigger by Mashawn Daniels. It's a self-care book. Shout out to Mashawn and congratulations to her. She actually is a mom of triplets. And then something that is on my book list that's next up to read is Mother, Daughter, Widow, Wife, and also Queenie. And then a book that I did finish is Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollins. She was just like, it was like self-care, but it was like reality, where you was like, you were listening to a friend, and she was just like, get your act together, this is reality and it's okay, that type of self-care. So I really did like her book. And then the next book that I'm so waiting on, if you're a ride or die, The Coldest Winter Ever, Sister Soldier fan, you already know Life After Death is coming out. So I really need to go back and reread The Coldest Winter Ever. I have it right here on my book table, so I can start reading it. It comes out in March. I've already pre-ordered it on Audible. I've already pre-ordered it to get the hardcover, because I was like, if you have read The Coldest Winter Ever, you know you're getting Life After Death. Like, there's no hands down. I was like, no, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. It's been too long, and people have had, like, when the book ended, people was like, yo, you gonna give us part 2? You ended like that? So no, she's finally giving it to us, and I'm super excited. So yeah, that is it for this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Shout out to you guys. The last time I posted a video was about 3 weeks ago, so I definitely love you guys for being patient with me, rocking with my channel. Hello to all my new subscribers. Continue to watch. Your girl is on a recording spree, and I'm definitely finding more time to get videos out to you guys. Till then, don't forget to thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button so you get notifications when all my videos release. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. You guys know where to find me if I'm not on here. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Stay blessed. Bye.